Hello again, I'm Stephen Jerome, and I'm going to continue reading from the London Year, which you can pick up on Amazon, please. This is part 51, where Terry is with Tess and her family, meeting her family at their home for the first time. And we're getting to know brother Gerald, Tess's older brother Gerald. Okay, I hope you've been following along a little, so I don't need to give too much backstory, but Tess had long come to take all of this, Gerald's odd ways, in stride until several years earlier, she said, when Gerald surprised everyone by accepting his sister's invitation to take a week's summer holiday, joining her in France with the Haddock family, who live across the road, and Tess is very good friends. Tess said she was struck speechless when, away from home, Gerald indulged in sauces, spices, all the wines, the bluest cheese, cakes, tarts, and ice cream. In short, everything he wanted, everything he really wanted, Tess realized, but punished his parents by willfully abstaining. When our late lunch was over, and it was already dark, Tess said what I guessed was a familiar, "We're going over," and we gathered our coats and headed across the road. The Haddocks was a large two-story house with vines covering its block brick facade and lights glowing warmly in all the crisscross Tudor-style windows. Tess was already smiling as she rang the doorbell. "There you are," said the young woman who opened the door. "Merry Christmas." I knew from a photo that this was Blanche. She was my height, tall for a girl, with a dancer's body, lean and straight. She smiled with genuine pleasure, almost laughing when I was introduced. "I've heard so much about you," she said. "Me too," I replied. As we stepped into the entry hall, I felt a wave not only of holiday ambience, but relief. It must have been the same feeling Tess felt growing up, coming from the stark, scrubbed ambience of her biological family into the warm bosom of this one, with whom she had miraculously found refuge for half her life. The house was flush with holiday smells, a wood-burning fire baking from the kitchen I spied beyond the angled staircase. We'd hardly stepped in when an older lady came rushing forward, apron on, hair a wild mass of kinky gray streaks, held back with a hairband. "You're Terry," she said, as if we'd met before, but perhaps she'd forgotten. "I'm Julie." "I won't shake your hands," she said, waving her flour-covered fingers. "I'm about to put a tart in the oven. Well, not that kind of tart, of course. My tart days are over, alas." "Mummy," Blanche cried. Julie chuckled, leaning toward me in mock confidence. "I'm a constant embarrassment." "I am too," I whispered, "and yes, I'm Terry, the much heralded." "Oh, you are indeed," Julie exploded with delight. "We've all been dying to meet you, but I have to, the tart." She waved her fingers again, then turned abruptly and scurried back to the kitchen. "That's me mum," Blanche said. "She's fun." "That's the problem," Blanche replied, as she steered us into the large living room. "We're all too much fun." I looked at Tess. She was still beaming, proud to share, if not her real family, then her soul one. Okay, I'm going to stop there because the next section shouldn't be broken up too much. But we will continue with part 52 tomorrow, and I thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned to the London Year. Bye-bye.